You were right there, in the room, at the table, part of the conversation, and you had something to say, a real thing, not filler, something that actually mattered. But you waited for the right moment, and the moment passed, and someone else filled it. Louder, faster, with less thought than you'd given it in 30 seconds, and everyone turned to them. You looked down, said nothing, and later, maybe at night, maybe just on the drive home, that quiet little question came back. The one you never say out loud. Why does this keep happening to me? Watch a quiet person in a room sometime. Really watch. They're not checked out. They're not bored. They're not awkward. They're reading the room, absorbing it, noticing the thing two people across the table are silently disagreeing about, noticing the one person who hasn't spoken and looks like they have the most to say. They see all of it. They just don't announce it. And here's where it gets painful. The world rewards the announcement, not the noticing. So the person who said the obvious thing, said it fast, said it loud, gets the nods, gets the credit, gets remembered, and you walk out of the room like you were never really in it. You've been told you're too quiet, too in your head. People have said it like it's something to fix. But that's not the real problem, is it? The real thing, the thing that actually sits heavy, is that you've tried before. You stepped out, said something real, something honest, something that came from somewhere deep, and the room didn't know what to do with it. Maybe they laughed at the wrong part. Maybe they changed the subject 2 seconds later. Maybe someone just nodded and moved on like you'd said something ordinary. And something in you quietly closed. Not forever, not dramatically, just enough. Enough to think, maybe not here, maybe not with these people. So you started waiting for a conversation worth having, a room that could hold what you actually think. And while you waited, you got harder to find. There's no mystery to it. At some point, maybe young, maybe not that long ago, you learned that speaking up didn't always go well. You were interrupted, dismissed, or worse, you were heard and then made to feel strange for what you said. So your brain did what brains do. It built a filter. Think first. Be sure. Don't waste it on the wrong room. And for a while, that filter protected you. But filters don't know when to stop. Now it runs even when you're in the right room. Even when it's safe, even when the person across from you would genuinely want to hear it. The filter just keeps asking, are you sure? Is this the moment? What if it lands wrong? And nothing ever feels certain enough. So you stay quiet, and from the outside, it looks like nothing's there. Here's the thing nobody tells quiet people. You don't have a volume problem. You have a visibility problem. There is an entire world inside you. Real, layered, worth knowing, but you've kept it so carefully guarded for so long that even the people who could handle it don't know it exists. Depth that never surfaces looks like absence, and you can't be found if you never leave a trace. Not a performance, not a personality overhaul, not becoming someone who talks just to fill silence, just a trace. One honest sentence, one question that shows you were really listening, one moment where you let something real come through before the filter catches it. That's the whole thing. You're not broken. You never were. You just learned, somewhere along the way, that it was safer to hold it in than risk being misread. And maybe that was true then. But you've been carrying that rule into rooms where it doesn't apply anymore. Some of those rooms are full of people waiting for someone who actually thinks, who actually feels something, who doesn't just say the easy thing. They're not looking for loud. They're looking for real. And real, that's something you've had the whole time. You just have to let it show. Even once. Even slightly. That's enough to stop being invisible.